Chapter 32. Kira sat on the bed. She didn't know how long she'd been in there, and began wondering if she would ever see her son again. Kira looked up as the door to her room opened. It surprised her to see Jordan Crosby, and not Cypress, enter. He closed the door, sitting next to her. Kira, who already felt uneasy with Jordan's presence, felt even more so as he looked at her with his lecherous gaze. He moved closer to her. "Where's Big Man?" Kira asked, leaning away. Jordan's smile was like an oil slick against her skin. She shuddered as he put his hand on her leg. "Cypress had to step out for a moment," he said, "so I volunteered to watch over you while he was gone." Kira looked down as he caressed her leg. She swallowed before directing a wide smile at him. "Take your fucking hand off my leg," she demanded. Jordan grinned at her, his hand and his gaze unmoving. "Do you know who you're talking to?" Kira looked him up and down. "You're King Po's errand boy, right?" Jordan threw back as he guffawed. "All my life, I have searched for respect. First from my father, then from my teachers, and then my colleagues," he explained. "Then I met King Po, and with his help, I realized something." Kira just shrugged her shoulders, his words meaningless to her. Jordan smacked her, knocking her off the bed and onto the floor. He stood and loomed menacingly over her. "King Po taught me that true power isn't given. He has taught me that with power, you command respect." The young woman stared at him from the floor, speechless. Jordan looked over her slight frame and felt powerful. "King Po doesn't run this city anymore. I do," he growled as he unclipped his belt. Rage flooded Kira's senses at the thought of this slimy, sorry-ass dickhead trying to force himself onto her. She punched him in the groin, causing Jordan to crumble to the floor. Kira stood and kicked the man, who howled in pain, clutching himself. Cypress charged into the room and pulled her away from him. Jordan pulled himself to his feet and pointed at her. "Kill the bitch, now!" he roared. Cypress put Kira down on the bed. "He told me he was running this city now, and then tried to rape me," she explained quietly. Cypress looked down at Jordan's unbuckled belt, his face twisting in rage. "You can't trust a whore," Jordan spat, moving closer to the man. "I order you to silence this bitch for good." Jordan poked Cypress in the chest with each word. The giant grabbed the lean man by his throat and lifted him off the ground. "The king told me to keep your perverted ass away from her," he rumbled. The man's grip tightened around his throat as Jordan began to lose consciousness. Gunshots rang out in the room. Chapter 33. The long-forgotten tire warehouse was filled with trash and debris. Brian made his way to the middle of the building. Tracy was close behind him. She scanned the broken and blacked-out windows, peeling paint, and the roof partially caving in. Her uneasy feeling grew even stronger. She drew her weapon from its holster. "I told you. Rodney said he would help us get Kira. We're good," an irritated Brian said. "You need to listen to my boy," came Rodney's voice from behind them. The pair were startled by his sudden presence. They turned as Rodney walked into view, followed by 4 of his men who had their weapons drawn in their direction. "Oh, perfect," Tracy spat sarcastically. "It sure looks like we're good, Brian." Her companion eyed the 4 gunmen, staring daggers at him. He spun to Rodney, who was looking between them, his eyebrows raised. "Can you tell Detective Richards that we are good?" Brian asked, sweating. "Wish I could, B." Rodney's crew surrounded the pair, their weapons aimed at their heads.